So Trump is trying to fire Jerome Powell, who is perhaps the most important man in the government right now. Powell is the chair of the Federal Reserve, which is part of the government, but it's also independent of it. Like, they're self-funded, the governors serve 14-year terms, and it's designed to make them immune to political pressure. Their whole thing is interest rates. They raise them, they lower them in order to keep inflation low. And the whole reason that an independent body gets to do this and not the president is because it turns out that when politicians control the central bank, it leads to hyperinflation and financial crises. Right? No politician likes high interest rates because they slow down the economy, but they are necessary for lowering inflation. And politicians, they think in 2 and 4 year election cycles usually, and the Federal Reserve, they have to think in decades. And what we're seeing is that Trump wants to fire Powell because he won't lower interest rates, and Powell says that he won't lower the rates because Trump's tariffs are inflationary, and if he lowers the rates, the US could spiral into hyperinflation and stagflation. Now, notably, Trump doesn't have the legal authority to fire Powell, only Congress can, but Trump seems determined to try anyways. Though this is Scott Bessent has reportedly repeatedly told Trump that it would be a mistake to try to fire Powell and that trying it could destabilize the economy. Also, reportedly, Trump reached out to a former Fed governor about being Powell's successor, and the governor told him, "Don't fire Powell. That's a terrible idea." And all of this is, keep in mind, Trump hired Jerome Powell for the job back in 2018. And also, if Trump just waits until 2028 when Powell's term expires, he could appoint someone who will lower rates without preemptively crashing the US economy. And you have economists saying that firing Powell and trying to replace him with a guy who will lower interest rates, it'll cause the economy to collapse. But unfortunately, despite all available evidence over the last 3 months, Trump knows better than everyone. So for now, follow to stay in the loop.